and Prime Minister's Office, Minister of State for Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Department of Atomic Energy and Department of Space. Sir is a respected parliamentarian and an institution built the Indian Administrative Service from Rajasthan cadre. I request you, sir, to formally welcome the chief guest.
A special session on administrative innovations of government of Jammu Kashmir.
Frankly speaking, I too was personally given the option of getting connected virtually from Delhi. But then I said that the majesty of Kashmir and the grandeur of Kashmir and the magnificent scenic beauty of Kashmir and the fragrance and flavor of Kashmir, for which it is known as the paradise on earth, can never be actually experienced in true sense through any virtual mode. So I should not lose this opportunity to be here amongst you for this real-time experience, and I'm here, and I'm glad that I could make it. Incidentally, this conference is being held just 1 week after we had a very successful all-party meet chaired by Honorable Prime Minister, and the Honorable Lieutenant Governor was also part of it. And I'm glad to note that all the representatives and the leaders from across the political sections present there endorsed Honorable Prime Minister's two-pronged thrust for Jammu and Kashmir. A, the strengthening of grassroots democracy, and B, giving impetus to the development. I think we have, to an extent, in letter and spirit, through Srinivasan's organizational skills, try to adopt and follow that spirit by giving the theme of Behtar Nizam-e-Hukumat to this two-day event. And as was being mentioned by the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, the first ever District Development Council elections were held recently. The 73 and the 74 amendment of the Panchayat Act and the Constitution have also been implemented. And therefore, I think this is an appropriate time to actually relook and revisit and to make up for whatever was left undone or half done over the last several decades. I think I hardly need to reiterate that the essence of the Modi government is A, justice for all, B, equitable growth and development for every section and for every region, and C, special focus on far-flung regions, which include Jammu and Kashmir, which include Ladakh, which include the northeastern states, the island territories. And we have, in the last 7 years, followed that approach. We have done that very successfully in Northeast. And today, the Northeast growth model and the Northeast development model is being cited in different parts of the country. And the region which was earlier known for encounters, insurgency, militancy, prolonged road blockades, much more intense that you have seen in this place. We would have blockades lasting 6 months. Mr. Bhatnagar was the head of CRP in those days. And only those who have seen those times can draw the comparison. Today, Northeast makes news for the biggest, the longest bridge in the country, the first ever inland waterways, and a large number of international airports. And when the government came in second time, 2019, Prime Minister gave us this mandate that you have now to replicate the same passion and same effort endeavor in Jammu and Kashmir as well. And we have moved without any extraneous considerations. जैसे गवर्नर साहब कह रहे थे, the last man in the last queue, अंतिम कतार में खड़ा आखिरी व्यक्ति, the concept of Antyodaya. Reach out to one who requires it and place what is required where. And I think one of the finest examples which is not often quoted is we experimented in Northeast. We have a state called Mizoram, many of you would have heard. It's hardly a population of 9 or 10 lakh, just 1 million or even less than that. And there is only one member of Lok Sabha elected from there. Very hardly any electoral stakes. The government there also is also not of the same party as at the center. But the Indian subcontinent's first ever citrus fruit park with Israeli collaboration was set up at a place called Lingui in Mizoram, because we thought that was the right place with the right resources where we could do that. And we sent out a huge message. I'm sure in the days to come, we could also have specialized strawberry parks, specialized apple parks, because gone are the days now we are into an era of specialization. But we started off from there. So what I'm trying to say is that rising above all the considerations, extraneous, non-extraneous, political, non-political, Prime Minister Modi has tried to introduce a new work culture, a new political culture based on objectivity, based on professionalism, and we are trying to carry it forward as far as possible.